Hi, my name is Jim Harris. I want to send a quick message out to let everybody know how excited I am to be a part of Gratiot Isabella RESD's Professional Development Day coming on November 8th. I wanted to quickly introduce myself, give you a little preview about what to expect on the 8th. So, who am I? As I mentioned, my name is Jim. I'm the owner of Opportunities Consulting Services, which is a company where I provide training and consultation to parents and professionals all over the U.S. about how to better understand and support the young people in their life. I'm also the associate director of the Autism Training Center at Marshall University, and I have a variety of different experiences in my career, everything from being a mental health therapist, early interventionist, parent educator, university instructor. But more importantly, I want to talk to you a little bit about what you can expect from the talk on the 8th. The title of the presentation is going to be Supporting Kids in a Complicated World, State, Story, and Strategy. Now, one of the things I've found in my work with kids is, we're in a very complicated society, but I think there's some things that we can do that can help us help kids. And when I break that down, I break it into these three central elements, which is state, story, and strategy. Now, what's state? What does that even mean? State means where are we physically and emotionally when we're working with young people? Are we at our best? What things are we doing to make sure that we're taking care of us so we can take care of them? And then what I'll talk a lot about is what are some day-to-day things you can do to help you be at your best? Why? Because kids deserve the best version of you. When we talk about story, what are we talking about there? That's your thoughts and feelings about when you encounter a challenge or problem. So when you look at a kid who's having a hard day, when you work with a kid who's having challenging behavior, or maybe they have a diagnosis or whatever it might be, what are your thoughts and beliefs about your ability to impact, support, and understand that young person? And what we'll talk about is how we wrestle with these concepts of, is it what's wrong with kids these days, or is it what do kids need these days? And how a shift in our perspective will exponentially increase our ability to be effective with young people, and even what we will or won't try, or what we expect from what we try. Strategies. Yes, we're going to talk about strategies. Now, I'm going to warn you, I don't have simple answers to complex problems. People that have say they have the simple answer, the magic answer, will lie about other things too. What I will offer, though, is strategies that I know can be effective. Things that I know that if we put these things together, we can improve the quality of life for the young people we serve and get them better prepared to be functional adults. We'll talk about strategies to build relationships, even relationships with those kids that are tough to build relationships with. We'll talk about the importance neurologically for relationships. We'll talk about strategies for kids that struggle with regulatory issues, kids that have autism, anxiety, ADHD, or have experienced a number of ACEs in their life. We'll talk about how do we use routines and rituals to help better support kids with neurological differences, but also for all kids. We'll talk about things like how do we decide on what our behavioral expectations? How do we teach our behavioral expectations? How do we correct kids when they're not being successful behaviorally? And also, how do we acknowledge and reinforce kids when they are being successful behaviorally? We'll talk about that mindset as well. So I hope you'll come and hang out with us on the 8th. From what I heard last, the numbers are climbing. So I don't know how much room is in the room, how much room or capacity we have in the room, but it sounds like we're going to have a bunch of people there. So if you're not registered, I'd get registered quick. I'm looking forward to heading up and seeing everybody, and it's going to be a great day on the 8th. See you soon.